This video is for a general audience. It can be enjoyed by both adults and children. Hey guys, Thomas Pandit Sanyal speaking. Here with the 4th Railway Series book, Tank Engine Thomas again. So, for the 75th anniversary, let's review this book. Without further delay, let's start. First story up.
Thomas and the Guard.
And now we come to the story where we explore more of Thomas's life on his branch line. And to be honest, I liked it very much. I like how, unlike the episode, the guard actually falls on an old lady's umbrella. I also love Thomas's relationship with Anne and Clarabelle, which is established in this story. However, I do have one gripe. Is that shouldn't Thomas be able to hear Anne and Clarabelle even at high speeds? Yeah, well, except that it was good. I like how the guard also runs behind the train. And another thing is that Thomas sounded a little bit too rude to Henry. It suited more of Gordon's attitude or James's. Otherwise, a pretty good story, which I liked. I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. Next story up.
Thomas goes fishing.
So this is a pretty good way to continue the adventures of Thomas on his branch line. This is where Thomas discovers, his dislike for fish. And not much else to say about this story. It's pretty interesting and creative. I also like the driver singing a song. And yeah, Thomas could have exploded if the fish actually clogged up his pipes. From what I know. Anyways, a pretty good story. And yeah, I like also how they use the fish at the end to eat fish and chips and to have a good evening snack. What else to say? Great story. And that's why I think it deserves a 8 out of 10. Next story up.
Thomas, Terence, and the Snow.
Now, another story that I like. I like how they introduce Terence, and I love the relationship they build between Thomas and Terence. I also love the time gap they put in. I like how Thomas gets his comeuppance, although I do feel like Thomas has Gordon and James's personality here, of being very rude to Terence. But he still gets his comeuppance later. I also love Terence's character. He's not like Thomas, but he's not that bland either. He's just a tractor who wants to do his farm work, and is actually a pleasant chap. And I feel actually sorry for him when Thomas teased him. I also love the fact that they're now introducing tractors into the books or the stories. I really like this story a lot, and I love the snow setting, so that's why it deserves a 8.5 out of 10. Next story.
Thomas and Bertie.
Now, another story that I always liked, even as a child. I even had a book of it. And yeah, I pretty much like it a lot. The way Bert is introduced and his persona is portrayed here, it's like he and Thomas are made for each other. And the race was pretty cool too. I like how they show the obstacles that road face and the obstacles that railway face. And there's also the story that introduces us to the rail versus road rivalry, which I also liked a lot. There's a pretty simple plot that introduces us to the rivalry. I also love the way Thomas and Buddy get introduced to each other, and I love the race. The racing factor is even done till today in the current show. Overall, I would say it was the best out of the whole book. And with that, I will give it a 8.5 out of 10. So, that was the review for Thank You to Thomas again. I love how they expand on Thomas's branch line and how his life is on it. I love the new characters, Terrence and Bertie, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I like the story a lot. And alright then, Thomas Pandit fan signing off, and I'll see you in the next review.